to start, or do you want to wait a little bit? All right, cool. All right. Now we are on the 26th episode of the Mental Threads podcast. I have Miss Alexandra Slade with me here. If you'd like to state, I already state your name, but just
Hi.
yeah, hi. She's a little bit shy, a little bit
nervous.
Yeah, just a little bit nervous and everything. Just checking it out. You're a sophomore who pretty much studies social work, correct?
Yes, I'm a social work major, and this is my first time being on campus.
Mm-hmm. First time being on the campus. Any a little bit of a culture shock for you? Or is it like whatever?
No. I was actually kind of prepared for all of this.
Oh, really? And how so? How are you prepared? How'd you prepare for it?
Well, my dad went here when he was younger. Well, obviously, during his college time. And also, I like being around people of my color, so I wasn't really surprised.
Okay, cool. I know, like, a lot of people, when they come on campus, they come from, like, strict parent households, and they just come here, they just wild out and everything. You can kind of tell. Would you say, where do you say, like, you sit on the spectrum of that?
I sit exactly where you are, what you just said. I only wilded out for, like, 3 weeks, though. I wilded out for 3 weeks, and then I got myself together, so.
It really do be like that. I remember when I first came here freshman year and everything. Going to parties, man. I'm trying to get back into going to parties again, though, for real. Like, what about you?
Not really. I mean, I'm going to one tonight, but I try not to party like that. Because then I get high, and we're not going to talk about that. But, yeah, no. It's interesting, to say the least.
It's very, very interesting and whatnot. I know you're trying to get as much of the HBCU experience as you can. What type of things you trying to knock out, like, on your bucket list for the whole, like, HBCU experience?
Honestly, I never thought about that. I really didn't. I would probably say that some things that I'm trying to knock out on my list would be,
Obviously, join a club eventually.
Yes, eventually join a club, obviously. I want to be very much involved in the school. Like, I don't want to graduate and then, like, never see the school again type thing. Like, I want to be involved, like, alumni type things.
Oh, yeah, sure. I can see that. And you don't plan on getting, like, your whole grad school degree, do you?
I do. I plan on getting my, as soon as I finish my bachelor's degree, I plan on coming back and getting my master's degree in social work.
Oh, okay, cool. Look at you. Got some things going on. I'm also trying to go to grad school too. I'm thinking, like, hopefully I could probably transfer to Howard University, but I got to get myself together. What's the face? You're not messing with Howard University?
No, Howard is, considering that I'm from that state, their whole admissions process, they have to get their stuff together right now because it's not a good admissions process right now.
Dang.
Yeah, no. I would not mess with that. But okay.
I still want to try, though. I don't know. I feel like Washington, D.C. is, like, just calling my name. Something about that place. Just saying, like, stay in Washington, D.C. Like, it's just...
I mean, if you like city life, then yes. But for me, I'm very much from the suburbs. So the country is what I like to be in. I don't like the city.
Okay. So you're just more like a country gal type thing?
Yes, very much so.
Milking cows and everything like that?
No, I didn't mean that far in country.
Okay, all right, that's cool then. She's not feeling that country life.
Not
like
that
just
riding horses, yes. Milking cows,
I don't know about horses, man. I feel like horses would catch an attitude and just just freaking just kick me and stuff.
That's why you get to know the horse. You get to know the horse, and then you're good.
How long does it take to get to know a horse? Like
it doesn't take that long. You can do it in 30 minutes.
30 minutes to get to know a horse?
Yes.
Well, the horse still got an attitude problem anyway, like Raphael or something like that from the Ninja Turtles.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, like, everyone's different. Like, what if you're just like, don't put your hand in my face, fool? Like, what are you talking about?
It's funny because my uncle had a horse like that who always had an attitude, but whenever I rode him, he never had any issues. Never. He was always so sweet and everything else. I don't know. I just think it depends on how you act towards the horse. Yeah. If you seem like a friendly person, then you're good. If you don't, then you in trouble.
I mean, I'm kind of a friendly person. Like, I mean, you're on my podcast right now and everything. I'm pretty friendly. Fine. But I don't know, man. I be I got anxiety and everything. Like, does he like me? Like, don't kick my ass. And just be like, I don't know.
No, you can't be like that. They'll know that you are afraid.
Oh, okay, well, it's just like whatever, man. I don't know. Why would they care if I'm afraid or not? Like, gosh, they're bigger than me. Like, you know, like I'm just saying. Like, it's just like I know we've been talking about horses for a minute, but I'm just trying to figure that stuff out. Cause I be in the back of my mind. Cause I be like, I had a teacher I think who rode on a horse and then like the horse like bucked and got mad at her and like kicked her or something like that. And it fucked up her whole shoulder forever. And every time I look at how messed up her shoulder was, I'm like, oh my gosh, horses are really on some stuff like that.
No, I know, because honestly, I think it's how you, like, how bad you treat the horse. Like, I mean, if you're kicking him constantly and stuff, like trying to get him to go faster, then obviously he's going to get irritated and stuff. But, I mean, if you know how to, like, train the horses and stuff, then you'll be fine.
I'm still scared as shit of horses. Like, it's just like, oh, you're trying to convince me. I
am. I'm really trying to convince you, and apparently it's not working.
I mean, I'll give him like a piece, like some sugar cubes and stuff like that, but I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Like, I'm not trying to get up on no damn horse. Like, I'm gonna get in my car. Like,
oh my gosh.
Car ain't gonna be like have an attitude problem with me. Like,
but the car can break down though.
Okay, but it's not gonna like buck and like kick me in the face.
But it's
like,
not gonna cost you money though to fix them.
I'm pretty sure horses cost some kind of money.
Oh, they cost a lot of money. But
exactly.
They cost about as much as a car does.
How much does a horse cost?
I know that they can cost over $5,000 and up to $100,000.
For a damn horse? Like,
yeah, especially if you get like race horses or you know, like the
war
Clydesdale.
horses.
I was not even gonna say all that, but like a Clydesdale, you know what, the ones with the big hooves. That's not the point. Anyways, point is that they're expensive.
Damn. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, it's an animal, man. It's freaking. That used to be like horses were at one.
That much.
Horses were at one point like when people were used for transportation, like literally.
Exactly. That's why they cost so much. Because they're still used as transportation for some people.
And it's crazy how like humans like evolved to like just ride on top of like animals. Like, how could you? It's just like, isn't that kind of just weird? Like, it's just like, man, my legs are tired. I'm gonna hop on this other organism just to get by and everything. Like, the first horse and camels are probably just pissed as hell. Like, what is up with this thing? Keep hopping on my back, man.
No, it all depends on how you view it.
What if some aliens came out and just started jumping on your back and be like, yeah, man, take me to Main Street or something like that? It's just...
You know what? Now you didn't take it too far.
I'm just thinking, like, I'd be thinking, like, it's just like, wasn't that kind of weird? How long would it take before it's just the norm? Like, okay, fine, like, might as well.
That's a good question.
Humans are probably mad persistent back then. They just hop on another animal and be like, yeah, you're gonna, like, walk me, like 300 some miles.
I don't think they would be like that, but...
And it's like, okay, like, all right, fine. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it would take, like, a long while.
Probably would.
Like, train animals, like, domesticate them.
Oh, yeah, it takes a minute.
Yeah. So, like, you pretty much come from a family that's pretty much familiar with horses and, like, what other animals? Just horses?
Yes, my family's actually from North Carolina.
Cool.
But, most of us basically 90% of us live in Maryland now.
Oh, nice.
I have my uncle who lives on a farm. He has cows and horses and hunting dogs because he's always out hunting.
Oh, hunting dogs or honey dogs?
Hunting.
Okay, I'm about to say like honey dogs. Like,
I've never heard of a honey dog.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of breed is that. Like, what?
I don't know.
Who likes honey, man?
Bye. But no, I do. The country is definitely like where I grew up in, and it's interesting.
So like the hunting dogs, same hunting dogs would be like trying to get ducks, and they should be shooting ducks down and everything like that game. Duck hunter.
Kind of, sort of, not really. You know, like the little. You know what a beagle is?
Yeah, I know what a beagle is.
Yeah, that's basically what the hunting dog is. I'm pretty sure that's what the breed is.
Oh, like that whole like Fox and the Hound type Disney shit.
Yeah, basically.
But what do they be hunting specifically?
Like rabbits, squirrels. You know how people make like rabbit stew or...
I ain't never tried rabbit stew in my
life. Me neither. I would never do it anyways.
I would consider it. I mean, dang, they rave about the shit. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm
I
good.
consider, like, I'm African. We eat hella meats, like all types of meats in the soups and everything. We don't care, man.
True. I don't know. It's just like it's normally small game. I mean, they do hunt deer sometimes. I know that one of my cousins hunts deer when it's deer hunting season, but I don't really do all that.
Oh, that's cool. You know, funny story that you bring up the deer. Like, my father one time brought like a deer. I think he ran over or something like that. I don't know. Like, I just woke up as a kid one day and it was just sitting there like a dead deer body in the kitchen. I'm about to get some Frosted Flakes. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that a dead deer?
Yep.
With the tongue out and everything. I'm like, what the God? And it's like my brother and I would kind of be like messing around with it because we think he'll like wake up one day and like have an attitude and everything. Like, you thought I was dead or something like that. And we would just like kind of kick it.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
We would kick it and just like run away like quick, like, oh God. We just woke up and it's just like trying to get a bowl of Frosted Flakes and you see a dead deer in the kitchen. Like, that was an eventful morning, man.
I bet it was. No, we had one Thanksgiving that our cousin, he had his ATV in North Carolina and he went out and he brought back a buck that was, I mean, he obviously killed him. But he brought back a buck on his ATV and we all came outside to look at it and it was very interesting to see that big of a deer just laying there.
Yeah, they're always shocked and everything when they're dead. Like, oh my God.
Yes, they do look shocked. I was like, he looked like he was low-key still alive, but we're not going to talk about that one.
Do you ever had those venison? Ever ate venison?
No. I've never eaten venison. I've never had rabbit, squirrel, frogs. I've never. And I've never had lamb either.
Dang, really? No lamb? Because my mom makes a mean-ass lamb. I mean, she can't make like an actual lamb, but it's like
I know.
she cooks like the lamb. And that shit tastes good. Now I want to have some. I would make that drive to Charlotte just to get some lamb. She told me she had lamb. I'd be like, I'm out right now. I'll put gas in my car just to get some of that lamb. You won't even eat lamb? That's some good-ass meat. But you're not a carnivorous type.
I like chicken. Fried chicken, to be more specific.
That is a good transition. I like chicken.
I'm so serious. That is like the only meat that I eat.
So heavy on the Chick-fil-A then. I bet it's just fucking up your whole
I used to work there.
Oh, really? You used to work there? But not the one on campus, just the one that Chick-fil-A?
No, back home. I used to work there for like a year almost. And it was, first of all, I hate fast food. Second of all, it was an interesting experience, and it was a lot of chicken every day. So once I got to campus, I didn't go to Chick-fil-A for the longest time. I really didn't. I've only been there like 3 times now, my whole entire semester here.
Really?
Yeah, only like 3 times.
I'd be there for the shakes, man.
No, them shakes they're okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a shake. I mean, it's ice cream shake. What other place on campus got shakes?
Nowhere.
I mean, you can go on to Checkers and I'm gonna go to Checkers. After this,
I've never been to Checkers.
You never been to Checkers?
Nope.
But you're not a fast food person, though.
I'm only a fast food person for Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah.
Wendy's nuggets, McDonald's fries, and Chick-fil-A for everything.
So very specific with it.
Very specific. I'm a very picky eater.
Ain't nothing wrong being picky.
I'm not. There's nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong at all. I just be eating, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't just eat whatever, but it's just like, if it's good, I just eat it. Like, okay, Wendy's, Bojangles.
Oh, yeah. I eat Bojangles and Popeyes, too.
I would eat the fries from Bojangles. I would eat everything else, but I'm just good with just the fries. I'm satisfied because those fries are just, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't. When I go to, like, Bojangles and Popeyes, I just mainly get the chicken. Chicken is life. Hashtag chicken is life.
Hashtag eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
So you're not much of a beef type person?
No, not at all. I eat beef hot dogs every now and then. But I didn't grow up eating beef because my dad was technically allergic to it.
He's allergic to beef?
In some weird way, somehow, some way, yes.
So you can't even like get no chili dogs or nothing like that?
No, and I've never had those. Like my brother eats beef, but I don't.
Oh, so your brother can eat beef, but your dad can't eat beef?
Yeah.
It's weird how allergic reaction. You ain't got no allergies?
Oh, I do. I have tons of allergies.
How many allergies you got? What kind of allergies you got?
I have a peanut allergy, beans, soy, carrots.
Okay, that's probably where the whole
Tomatoes.
picky area.
No, but the thing is that I wasn't allergic to carrots and tomatoes until like a year or two ago.
Word! You could just get allergies out of nowhere? That's scary.
Because, like, you start having, like, allergic reactions, like, when you eat it specifically. Like, I eat a lot of pizza. So, love me some cheese pizza. So...
You can't have no tomatoes in it.
But I still get it with tomatoes because it's not, like, a really bad allergic reaction.
It's just more like...
I take the risk.
You take that. Yeah, I know. Because I got a friend, like, one of my brother's friends, like, Marcus, I think he's, like, lactose intolerant. He still eats cheese pizza, cheese.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't care.
Yeah, no. My cousin is also lactose intolerant, and she cannot do it. She'll be in the bathroom.
No, for real, man. I don't know. Having an allergic reaction to food is such that... I don't think it's bizarre, but I don't know if I could be able to take that. It's just like, what? I can't have this or whatever if I wanted to?
It is crazy, but also with, like, being allergic, a lot of people are allergic to peanuts. So, but mine is, like, not severe, where I can still smell the peanut butter and I won't have an allergic reaction, but, like, if I eat it, then I'm done for.
Damn.
Just done.
Seriously? So you got no peanut butter jelly sandwich, nothing? That's just fatal for you.
Just jelly sandwiches.
Damn.
And those weren't even that great growing up. So.
And peanut butter and jelly, that's that struggle food right there. Like, we haven't been talking about none of the topics for HBC. We're just going on all types of, but it's still interesting. Like, what?
Yeah, no, never no peanut butter and jelly. You know, like the little pouches that they used to have.
Is it like genetic?
No, it's not, because nobody that I know in my family is allergic to peanuts.
No one that you know? You just that
yeah,
first
and my
peanut
family
butter.
is huge.
Huge.
And I know that as far as, like, my grandparents and uncles and my parents, like, I know that they're not allergic to peanuts. My mom, I think she be trying to be like me because she be saying that she can't eat peanut butter.
Your mom is trying to copy you on your allergy.
I think she is. No,
oh
I'm
my
serious,
God.
because I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, yeah, I can't eat this. And she's like, yeah, peanut butter, it gives me a weird taste and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, no, it doesn't. I was like, you used to eat it all the time. What are you talking about? But it's okay.
I'm crying right now.
It's okay if she's trying to be like me.
I'm so freaking dead. Because I just know, like, that's an allergy. Like, why would you want to copy someone's allergy?
That's what I'm saying. She's like, I don't know. It gives me a little tickle in my throat. I'm like, no, it don't.
So, like, what if you got, like, asthma? It's like, she'll come like, you're like, you know what? I was short of breath last Tuesday. Like...
Yes, no, because I have sensitive skin. So, like, I have eczema. Eczema's tight now. Let me stop. So since I have eczema, I used to I can't wear certain clothes. Next thing I know, here come my mama talking about some. Yeah, I don't know. This fabric also makes me a little itchy. I'm like, for real? It didn't make you itchy the last time you wore it. What are you talking about?
Just curious, what are y'all zodiac signs, you and your mom?
Leos.
You're both Leos?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
my opposite. I'm an Aquarius.
But I like Aquariuses. One of my friends is one. And she was cool. We used to work together. We were like best friends, basically. And then she moved back to Ohio. And I was just like, I was sad.
Oh no, it'd be like that. We're a vibe. Us Aquariuses are our vibe.
Yeah, y'all are.
But it just depends on what kind of Aquariuses you meet. Cause I'm an Aquarius, I'll be bumping into some Aquarius. Like, for instance, like, we're all have a sense where we want to be humanitarian and we want to help the world to a certain degree. But there's some people that are some Aquariuses that are just so head ass over themselves and everything. No, I'm so dead ass. Like, I met them and like, bro, you really think like you're all that? And
that's
everything?
What Leos are supposed to be.
Yeah, but
I am all that. Sorry, now let me stop.
But some Aquariuses really think they're like geniuses, like they're put on the earth, like I don't like to say this, like I want to help the world to a certain degree and everything, but It's like I'd rather just spark the mind that probably would help the world, like just help the world little by little and everything, just make it a better place or so, just don't make other people suffer type of stuff, just
not spark the world, spark the mind.
No, yeah, spark the mind, and that might help with the world. I don't know, Tupac said something like that, something like that. Yeah,
I am weak.
but for real though, it's just zodiac signs are weird. The one zodiac sign that scares the shit out of me is Scorpios, because I
don't like them. Like, and what's funny is that I love my cousin so much, but she's a Scorpio, and oh my gosh, I swear, when I would see her, everything would be chill. And then by the time we left each other, we don't talk, like, at all. Like, just no conversation.
That's the scary thing about Scorpios, man. They're just so, like, charismatic and, like, cool and everything when you're first friends with them. And then something, like, it'll be a little misunderstanding or whatever, y'all fall out. Or just anything in general. And they just do the absolute most just to mess you up, bro.
I don't really like Geminis.
Because I am a one sign and Geminis are one signs too. Like, I feel like I get along sometimes with Geminis. Like, they're like some very talented people that are like a lot of rappers that are talented are usually like Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, Biggie Smalls, Tupac. Wow. There's a lot of Gemini.
Terrible.
But it's just like, yeah, but I can see why some people wouldn't like it. Because one of my friends at Gemini, bro, is like, sometimes I gotta put a timer on how long I hang out. Because I feel like the longer you hang out with them, the more likely you want to fight them, bro. Because I swear it's just, you gotta put a timer. It's like, okay, an hour. I can't be here too long before we get in the fight. Because it's like, they would literally get on your last nerve, bro. They're like proverbial, like, not proverbial, but they're just line steppers, bro. You have to literally set the line for Gemini sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta really watch what you say around them. But you know who's emotional?
Cancers.
My gosh, Cancers. Oh, my ex was a Cancer, and oh my gosh, I tell you, that was the most emotional person I have ever dealt with in my life. I thought I was emotional. Nope.
Did they cry a lot?
It's not that they even cried. They just shut down. And I'm like, dude, calm down. It's never that serious. Like, I thought I was emotional, and then we were together and stuff. If anything, I thought that I was mean, and he was just a crybaby. And next thing I know, he's just emotional. I can't do it.
A little bit too sensitive.
A little too sensitive, and I can be very mean some days. Like, my mama is mean, so I got that gene from her.
That mean gene.
Yes. So next thing I know, I'm out here, and she's trying to tell me, you need to calm down. It's not that serious. And I'm like, yes, it is that serious. So no, I can't deal with no Cancer. Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's okay. You feel like you conform to the whole, like, zodiac of, like, the Leo stereotypes and everything?
I do, because, we're all about us, and I'm all about me. So no. To be honest, in a sense, yes. I do feel like I do have a lot of traits that, they say that Leos have. But, of course, I'm not deeply involved in zodiac signs like that. Like, I know, like, what is it called? Like, top layer stuff?
Yeah. Like, I be knowing, like, I feel like I'm pretty deep with zodiac because I know my rising and my, my moon and everything.
I don't even know all that.
Yeah, I'm an Aquarius sun, Libra moon, and Libra rising. So it's just, like, triple
one sign. I know
it's
on Snapchat, but I have no idea what mine is.
I think you have to Google. You have to know, like, your exact, like, birth
you have
time.
Exactly.
You know your exact birth time?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just find some time. You're gonna look it up right now?
I have it right now, so we can just keep talking.
Oh, okay, cool. Hold on. We could just... All right, so wait, Snapchat can show you your rising and your...
Yes, they have it on here now if I can find it.
Word. That's cool.
So I'm a sun in Leo. I think it's like... Oh, wait. I did not mean to hit that.
Oh, snap.
Oh, moon in Aquarius.
Hey!
And then I'm a rising in Aries. I don't even have... That was funny to me because, like, most definitely I can see this. Like, of course, fire sign all the way type thing. But, yeah, I don't really know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's very cool, then. That's nice.
Yeah, it's okay,
I think there's something about, like, your moon and my sun being drawn to each other or something like that. Or something like that. I heard something about suns, like, and moons being, like, if they're, like, the same as somebody else, like, somebody had, like, the same. Whereas if I had, like, my moon and Leo and, like, you have the sun sign and, like, Leo, like, something about something. I know there was something connected about that. I don't know what it is, but I heard there was something about it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah, I know you're not too deep into zodiacs and stuff.
Really not.
It is all right. But we're supposed to be talking about HBCU stuff. It's okay. Like, this is all, like, cool
stuff.
I know.
We're all here just chatting away.
No, but I actually like talking about zodiacs in a sense, too. Because it's just, like...
interesting. And it's, like, interesting, like, getting to know people around campus.
Yeah.
Here's where I tie in my campus. My campus part. It's interesting getting to know, like, people on campus and then seeing, like, asking them when their birthday is or something. And then you like, oh, you're a so-and-so.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to be friends with you. Like, could I see myself in
Yeah,
no.
like I feel like it gives you a hint. Like for instance, like Libras or something. I don't know why I can just spot Libras. It's like you can just tell from their personality, like who's like a Libra and everything. Because they're always like chill or everything.
What's funny though is that I've never I don't even know that many Libras. Like I probably do, but I don't know because I never ask.
Yeah.
Like I ask the people who are like Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, which I love me a Sagittarius. Especially the girl Sagittarius. Let me be very specific with that one.
Yeah, like weird how sexes kind of make it different too. Like
yes, it is because like everybody thinks that Leo women are amazing. Like we're very brave and blah blah blah, but everybody hates Leo men. I'm like, dang, I feel bad for
people
y'all.
shit on Virgo dudes too. My brother's a Virgo, and he's actually like a chill guy and everything. Bro.
Yes, they do. Them, and also I think like Scorpio men, they also tell them like to stay away from like Scorpio men. I think they just say to stay away from Scorpios in general.
Like because it's just like I don't know what's about them, bro. But it's just like
I feel like they're just
evil for no reason.
Yes, and I'm just saying, I'm like, for what?
For what exactly? Like, what happened with the season y'all came out? Like, was it something about the freaking polar,
right?
They just make you just malevolent for no reason.
I have no idea. And then everybody, of course, they'd like to say like.
And Pisces are basically the mental patients. So.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know. Like my mom's is a Pisces, bro, and I had to deal with some Pisces in my past. They really they live in their own world basically, and if you bring any sense of reality to them, bro, it's just like it really they feel like they're being attacked.
Yes, and I'm saying, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to help you.
They're very emotionally connected, which is good. It can be a strength sometimes.
It can be a strength, but it can also be a weakness.
But they use it as just like their only way of expression. Like you can't be just overly emotional with no sense of logic whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I feel like that could really like even mess up in relationships too. Like you got to be balanced with everything. You know?
And that's why I always look up. You know how like you can find like like the compatibility. Between two signs. It's funny because not to put my business out there, but I was talking to this dude who was an Aries, right? And he randomly one day we were talking, and he just randomly looked up like our compatibility. He put like a Leo woman and an Aries man, and it was like
100%, right?
It was like 100%. I was like, "Oh, sweetheart, and it didn't work."
No, it can really be. You can, because compatibility. Just because you're compatible with someone, don't mean it's gonna last long.
Exactly.
Like they say, like compatibility for me was like it's a Gemini and everything. Which I could see that like as like a friend or like just like hanging out with them.
Well, no,
but it's like romantically.
He put it as in like romantically, and it was said like it was a high chance and stuff. Like apparently we both have high sex drives. I'm like, sir, I don't even care about all this right now.
They say that about Scorpios too. Like,
yes, they say that if you want a high sex drive, you get yourself a Scorpio. And I'm like, sweetheart, y'all funny. I feel like all the signs have some type of high sex drive.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's some type of high sex drive. Just everyone's sex is kind of like different. I feel like Scorpios are definitely like the. They say that they're the goats, really, like MVPs of the whole set. Like I think they're number one. I guess
I'm good.
From reviews. I mean, I don't know. Like it's just like. I feel like Aquarius, I don't know, they say that we're pretty good. There's a certain like how can I say, like, is it creative like where we said, I don't know, we're pretty good too. I feel like we're second or maybe third.
Second, you know what, first of all, a Leo has a very high like,
it's not about sex drive, I mean just sex in general. Like,
I
really
know,
good
that's what I'm saying. Like Leos are also good. I don't know what don't trying to hate Leos like not like, but I feel like we also have like we're also good at like sex.
I like how you just thought like we're also good at like sex. Or just no explanation, just how or what's the difference.
How, I mean, I feel like we're very intimate. Like we can be very intimate.
You feel like you're probably more passionate?
Yes, it's very like it's getting very much. You will have a good time and you'll be stuck.
You'll be stuck.
I'm so serious.
Oh, then like, you'll be probably like just be a freaking mental patient. Like she was the best one. I gotta get her number again.
Exactly. That's exactly. It's like you're drawn to us, and you'll want more.
Okay, well that's good way to look at it.
I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, just put it down.
Putting y'all on.
Put it on. And we've been talking about zodiac signs. We're pretty much halfway done with like the episode. We actually be talking about more about HBCU life as a whole. So it's like back on the whole subject matter of the HBCUs, which we for talking about horses and freaking like zodiac for a while. But it's like, like, would you pretty much, how would you describe your side of HBCU life so far? I know it's your first year actually being on campus.
It was, I feel like in the beginning it was chill. Like, it was very chill. Like, I went to parties, on the weekends and stuff. But then my grades started slipping. And then I had to stop going to parties. And I had to get myself together. And then there was just drama. I feel like with HBCUs being so small, at least this one being so small, it's like the drama that you have, other people know about it. And it's like people who you didn't think knew, they know. Really? And that's, yes.
I know, because I'm mostly like a recluse. Not like recluse.
But that's if you're like, if you stay to yourself, then nobody knows. Like with me, like as a Leo, like I'm very out there. I'm outgoing. Like I have my introverted side, but I'm very extroverted. I like to be out. I like to be seen. Not really seen like that, but you know what I mean. So there was a lot of drama. I feel like there's with going anywhere, there's going to be drama. But once you like are messing with certain people, like I feel like the drama level just goes up. So I would say that my HBCU experience right now, it's been an interesting one. It's gotten better. It was like it was great, and then it was good, and then it was terrible, and then it's good again. So.
Okay, well, cool. That's nice. Now I feel like it's a little bit of a roller coaster for everybody.
It was definitely a roller coaster.
I feel like from my experience, like it was pretty crazy, like in the beginning and everything. And I'm trying to get back to getting a little bit crazy again. Like in my room, I think I got like 3 bottles. Like right now, I got like.
I'm weak.
No, dead ass. Like it just be like, okay, I got like a bottle of 6 grams gin. Really will get you drunk. I got some freaking Fireballs. Yeah, Ooh. Fireballs is good. Really good. They taste wonderful. I also got this one brown liquor, like one of my friend's moms gives me. I forgot what was it called. It was like some type of whiskey. It had the most alcoholic content out of everything. So it just pretty much sit there. I think I'm gonna just stockpile until like homecoming and stuff. Ooh. Pretty much just take
drop dead drunk.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like to get sloppy drunk. That's just such a weird.
Either. I feel like there's a very thin line of how much you should drink. And if you know yourself, then you'll know like
what's
how
your
much
limit?
you can exactly. But if you don't know your limit, I would not suggest drinking at all.
Yes, because that shit is childish as fuck, yo. To me, like it's just like, because then everyone has to take care of you, basically.
Yes, and you're sitting there, you're like, I'm not here to take care of you. I'm here to live my own life. Yeah. Like I can understand like if y'all are best friends or something.
Yeah, no, like maybe just want to like just give her like some place like to lie their head down and just wait.
Exactly.
But it's just like, like I remember one time I went to like a party with a couple friends. This was like a couple years ago and everything. And it's just like, it was close to my brother's graduation and everything. He graduated 2018 and everything from high school. So it was just like, I'm African. They just gave like my mom's hella alcohol just to like, just to, I don't know what's the tradition, but I just gave her alcohol. It was like Grey Goose and like some other brown stuff.
Oh, wow.
So really, really good stuff and everything. And I'm like, this is before I had a car for right now. So it's just like, a car that I was consistently driving. So I had to take Uber and everything. So I had to sneak all the alcoholic bottles and everything to this party. And I saved that party, bro. And I was mostly getting it, like, for like everybody else, like for a woman.
Right.
My friend went off the deep end and was drinking up all the Grey Goose straight out the bottle. I'm like, what are you doing? It's gin. No. You can't just throw gin back. Anybody that's listening to, don't throw gin back like it's crazy, okay? Stop. The alcoholic content is too deep and it gets through your body so quickly, bro. Like, don't do that and everything. And it's good to have a good time, but don't overdo it. Yeah. Anyway, it's just like, it was a good night. It was a great night. But it was like, dude really went off the deep end with it. He had like Chinese food earlier that day and everything. I was pretty dumb that night too, bro, because we were about to drive in the truck. And it's just like, I was about to literally lay my head like in the back of the truck, in the back, and it's just like, I was trying to lay down to get my alcoholic stuff off. And this is like, I think this is God right here, because I probably would have been like crippled or very like, we're all drunk and we're driving. Like, we can't do that. Before that, like, my friend just threw up on my other 2 friends. One of my friends just hopped out the car and just started screaming like, ah! And like one of my other friends was just like, oh my God, like what happened? Oh my God. And I'm like, he threw up on him, and it's like, I just look into the car and it was like puke everywhere all over him. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, like, see, no, because if you think that you're about to throw up, you need to go out the window.
Like,
I don't care if you stick your head out the window. I don't care if we're driving or whatever. Your head need to go out the window.
Yeah,
Let it go on the side of the car. I don't care, but not inside the car.
I could never get that drunk, man. That's just, I don't know if it's just me. It's just like, dude, because like, I was drinking, like, I was trying to sneak drink, like, when I was like 10, 12, like, at my mom's cellar and everything. And it was just, like, I had to, like, put water in it, because, like, when I don't know, when your parents are straight, you always be trying to do shit behind the back.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just, like, at the same time, so it's just, like, you know, like, plus I got genes from, like, my grandfather, who was a known alcoholic back in Liberia, too. But it was just, like, at the same token and everything, it's just, I build immunity to it. So it's like, I don't get drunk as easy as everybody else, but at the same time, I take my time.
Right.
Because I do it just to be social. Like, y'all be really trying to go off the deep end and try to get white people drunk. Like, you know, it's just...
not white people drunk.
Because it's just like, they be doing Jägermeisters and everything.
That's terrible.
And going over the top. It's just like, not me, man. It's just like, I'm just good. Just getting my little sips in, you know, just getting a little bit social, you know, I'm good on that and everything. So it's just like, what are your plans for homecoming? Like, you know.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you thinking about getting a ticket?
I don't know. It depends on how much it is.
Depends on how much it is.
I don't even know how much they are.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the link is so I can get it ahead of time and everything. I'm just trying to see.
Because if there's an early bird special, there needs to be one because I cannot. If it's over $200, no.
It's probably going to be cheaper for students. I think it's somewhere close to 100 or something like that.
Then no.
It was more helpful for people when I had financial aid of like $5,000, $3,000 and shit. So it was cool to like get shit like that. But now it's like, you know, like I have to like work like to get shit like that. I'm cool with working and everything, but I be trying to make time to do other things too. And that's like, you know, it's hard. That's what's really messing me up right now. Cause I want to get like my ticket for Dreamville Fest too. And I don't want to miss this one because I went to the first one and I'm trying to make it like a yearly, like, you know.
What is Dreamville? It's like, isn't that J. Cole?
Yeah, J. Cole, Boz, they have their own fest now. Just like how Tyler the Creator has Camp Vlog now. Yeah.
See, I don't even know all this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge music person, so it's just like, you know, it's just stuff like that I know. And I went to the first Dreamville Fest, and I don't, you know, I'm trying to make it like a tradition for me now. It's just like to just go because it's just like it's a good time.
Well, you have fun with that, but no, if homecoming, I would love to go to homecoming, but I also, I don't know, I just feel like there's gonna be way too much going on.
All right, well, it's like I already missed like my homecoming sophomore year. I went to the first one, but I missed the sophomore year, and then we didn't have one for junior year because COVID. So it's just like, you know, I'm just really, really trying to like do what I can to really have its best HBCU experience I can for my last semester. Because I wasn't going to as much parties. I went to one, and then I went to another, but no, it rained, so I didn't go to that one. So I only went to one party this whole semester so far. I'm trying to see if I can probably like stack it up. Maybe if I can go to like maybe a couple more, you know.
I mean, and they're always having parties
every weekend. So it's just like, you know, there's like no excuse. So you can find
something to go to, and you have a car.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, even being on the crowd, I was like, it's just the same thing. If you've been to like one party, you've been to all of them, basically.
Yeah, because they play all the same music. It's getting tiring. That's why I don't even party that much anymore.
I feel like I will party more like when I'm in Howard University, because it's like my pops is trying to hook me up with an apartment and everything around in DC, which is gonna be expensive as shit.
Yes.
But it's just like, you know, like I'm on an apartment, I'll be up there. See, like, if you really drive through Washington DC or on the weekends, bro, there's always something going on.
There's always something going on, but there's always no parking places.
Yeah, no, really. So you gotta take Uber or some stuff like that, like
Uber, or you gonna have to walk.
Yeah, man. Which I don't mind walking. It's no problem and everything. I don't know. It's something cool about it. Walking uptown to Washington D.C., but I feel like it'd be hella dangerous though too. Like,
I don't know. I mean, it depends on where you live.
Depends on where you live.
Yes, depends on where you live.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I wouldn't like. Obviously, you can tell which parts are, you know, like the white people areas. Then you can obviously tell like which are the ghettoer areas of Washington D.C.
You fear walking through the ghetto? You fear walking through the ghetto?
No, not really.
Not really. I feel like I'd be scared walking through like predominantly white neighborhoods, like suburbs,
yes.
Because it's like I'm tall and I'm a black dude, so they'd be thinking like, oh wow, he's gonna snatch something.
Yeah,
or he's probably selling drugs or something like that.
Exactly.
It's just like, next thing you know, you're just going to Best Buy saying like, yeah, you got a camera or something like that.
No, cause my aunt's dentist office is in Washington D.C. I don't know what part it is, but it's one of the ghettoer areas over there, I guess. And like you'll always see people, like there's always the police that are around there, it's not like it's a very safe neighborhood, but you always see something going on over there. And like when I'm walking through there, I just make sure, I just keep my head down. I just keep my head down. I just walk to where I have to go, because I try not to make eye contact with people. Because I stare a lot. I stare at people. So like if I
glance at people, it's like
I straight on, full on stare at you.
But the thing is, it's just like when I don't have my glasses on, it's just because it's just like I don't know if like I know you or not. It's just I don't want to be rude and be like hey, you saw me, you ain't saying I couldn't see you, man.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I full on stare, and if you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, man.
But if you see me and you know me, then I'll text you and I'll be like, why didn't you say hi? Yeah. I'm petty. I'm very petty. It's terrible.
No, it's okay. It's just, I guess it's just a Leo. What other topics we got? Kind of a whole bunch, like list of topics and everything.
We really did.
This was a pretty good episode so far. Expectations of HBCU versus like reality. How's he feeling about that? Like,
my expectation of coming here was probably like, first of all, I thought I was gonna have a smaller dorm, and second of all, I thought I had a community bathroom, but I don't. Thank you, Jesus.
You're in Baines.
No offense to y'all.
It's okay. It's all right. Not taking.
Yeah. Also, I didn't expect like the amount of police to be here. Like I knew we were in Durham. I knew that. Okay, and I used to come to North Carolina all the time, but I just didn't expect it as much police presence as there is. Like every time I turn around, I see a police officer. I'm like, for what? Why are you here?
They're trying to protect us.
Yeah, to an extent. I understand that. So
the extent that we don't get harmed.
Anyways. No, I understand that, and that's why I didn't, but like I said, I didn't expect it. But the reality of the situation is with all the other things that have gone on campus, I see why now that there is a huge police presence. Another expectation was I don't know why, but I thought that the school was smaller.
Thought the school was smart. I feel like this school's pretty big. Maybe not over exaggerate like Penn State big.
No.
But it's there's 8,000 people that go here.
Exactly.
I think. So it's I'm pretty sure that's pretty big. That's pretty much like a small town.
It's pretty big to me because it takes me 10 minutes to walk from Chitley to Mary Towns. Actually, that's a lie. It takes me about 15 minutes. And I'll be walking. It's
helpful. It's healthy to walk.
Yeah, but it gets on my nerves. Imagine having a 10 a.m. class or an 8 a.m. class. Imagine having an 8 a.m. class and having to walk from Chitley to the Ferris Newton building.
Yeah, that sounds like a bitch.
Down the hill and then up the hill. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's something.
And I normally get up at 7:30 and I leave my dorm by 7:50. I have 10 minutes. I get there at 8 o'clock on the dot.
Every time?
Almost every time.
Yeah, man. That's cool. Most of my classes in the business school, and that's right next door, so I just get up and go. I mean, I don't mean to brag. It's just it's right there. I'm a senior. It's just that's where I mean. And there's a social work building basically.
That's back there.
Oh, back there.
Yeah, it's back there. But also, it's not a bad walk for me. But I just walk down the stairs and stuff, and I just walk past the football field and then up the streets.
And then up.
But I refuse to take the bus.
Why don't you want? Oh, well, yeah, it's kind of lame to take the bus on campus.
I feel.
It'd be just going up and then making a right.
I feel lazy taking the bus.
And not for me, I feel lazy. I just feel it's a waste of time to take the bus. It's just because it's just yeah, you can hop on, but all it does is just make a left or make a right or something.
And it's funny because I sat there earlier and I went to Chick-fil-A. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A. And this one girl was getting on the bus, and I was walking out of Chitley to head to Chick-fil-A. And next thing I know, I see her get off the bus as I was walking up the hill to go to Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, girl, you could have walked. You really could have walked.
Really could have walked.
But laziness, but it's okay.
I haven't been on the bus in so long because it's just I don't know. I feel it's good to get on if it's raining out, or something like that. You don't want to stay dry.
But even then, I have an umbrella, so I just use my umbrella, even though my shoes be getting wet. But that's okay because I still refuse to take the bus. It's either walk in the rain or don't even go to class.
No, but they'll cancel class if it rains hard.
No, they don't.
I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes. I'm about to drop a class eventually, man. I just stopped coming. I'm just like, because they said some stuff was going to be like online to do it. You had to go to a separate website to do that. I'm like, no.
Right.
Because they just registered for me for that shit, too. I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Drop the class. Drop the whole thing.
Because it's like, you got till October 8th to drop classes. Just letting y'all know.
What is it? Next Friday. Drop it.
Yeah, I'm going to drop those classes. I'm about to go hit up my advisor on Monday and just
same, because you know what? Let me talk to y'all about the advisors on campus.
Let's not hate, because I fuck with my advisors.
I'm not hating on the advisors at all, but you have to make sure that you email them and stuff, because they'll forget to put your name on like the list of like emails that they sent out. Because my advisor, I called her because I hate emailing people, because people don't check their emails on campus.
They really don't. I don't even check it's hard for me to check mine. It's just like the best way, just call me, just text me, man. Because it's like, just checking my email, there's so many different emails, and it's just like, it's just like, some of them could be important. It's just, I don't know. I just realized I got a court date in like 4 days. I need to call to see like, and they're emailing me mostly, but it's just like, I'm trying to see, are they going to continue? I feel like they should just continue my case to a different month, because I'm just...
It's the fact that you have a court date for me. I'm not even going to be...
It's just over traffic stuff. I speed too much.
So do I, but I've never gotten caught.
I mean, I don't even know what's up with me. They just be. I feel like they be waiting, because I be going as fast as everybody else, and they still take me out.
How fast do you go?
Okay, maybe it was like 90 and a 65. That's not that fast. Like,
no, it's not, because I be doing the same thing.
In the morning, if it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, there's nobody out there. Like,
okay, but you know that the police be waiting outside at 2 a.m. They be waiting.
Yeah, with the state troopers and shit.
Exactly.
They be chill though. Like,
that's why you have to use, what's that app called?
I be scared of shit, bro, because it's like sometimes I don't even know if there's like a piece in my car just sitting. And I don't even do that like anymore, like really. But it's just like, but it's been so long. What if it's just sitting somewhere in my car and I just forget? And they can let you know when police is.
Yes, literally.
Oh man, what's great? I'm actually trying to get one police officer on this podcast. I think his name is McPherson. I think he might be. I think I'm trying.
I don't know the police officers on campus. I don't interact with the police.
Well, yeah.
That just sounds so bad, but I really don't.
No,
I mean, they're nice. They're nice on campus, like, like they wave or whatever. But I mean, if I don't have to interact with the popo, I don't interact with the popo.
Oh no, seriously, like, but it's just like, I think there was one officer I knew from 1 year or whatnot. She was like Italian. I think her Officer D. She was cool.
I don't know her.
Yeah, I know. It was years ago, yeah, and everything. So like, she probably don't even work here no more.
Oh, no.
At NCCU and whatnot. But it's like, but it's like, yeah. But in regards to the whole HBCU experience as a whole and everything, would you say like making friends isn't like hard, or is it just a little bit too troublesome?
I feel like making friends is easy, but I think making like true friends is hard.
Like friends that you can maintain with, to check up on you and everything.
Exactly. Like that right there, I think is hard to find, especially on a campus where everybody knows everybody.
To some extent or another.
Yeah, to some extent, everybody knows somebody, and you just never know. So I feel like friendships are easy to come by. Relationships...
Got some situationships out here, boy.
Oh, I have situationships, but I make sure that I cut all my situationships. Like, if I'm not feeling a person, then I'm not feeling a person. But I mean, I feel like some people, like, especially being black, I feel like when you're talking to somebody and they have friends and then you just cut them off, they just automatically go tell like one of their friends, and then next thing you know, you're getting dirty looks from people, and you're like, what did I do? And next thing you know, you're like, oh, that's what I did. And I think it just makes it weird. And I feel like black people, we all have like very, very descriptive facial expressions.
Descriptive.
I'm very serious. I know that I do.
And now it's half the face out with all the damn. It's still pretty just like.
Exactly. So like, especially in the cafeteria, if I see someone that I like, not that I don't even like, if I just see someone that did something that just looks stupid, and I don't have my mask on or something, I just make a face, and my friends are looking at me and they're just like, fix your face. So the facial expressions are so descriptive. And I don't know, it's just, Relationships, I just try to steer clear.
It'd be awkward when you be seeing, like, especially I'm a senior now. Like, there's people that you see freshman year that you don't really keep in contact with like you used to. You kind of see them around. Like, oh, hey, what's good?
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, hey.
It'd be awkward, but it'd just be like, it is what it is.
It does.
And everything. It's just like my friend was here like for like 1 year and everything, and she still has like a go-to base of friends to just kind of just go with you. For me, I just be hanging in the Men's Achievement Center, and like those are basically my base. We don't really like hang out like outside like that, you know, and everything. It just be like once in a while, like just chilling in the back type stuff.
Yeah, I feel like friendships are interesting, especially on HBCUs. Like, you really got to find the people who you actually can connect with. I'm serious, you do. And then, like, once you see somebody that you've had a fallout with, then it just makes it weird at that point. Yeah. Because I've already fallen out with people on campus. And I'm like, girl, exactly. I just got here, and like I've known them since last semester because we all had a class together. Next thing I know, we come here and boom, it doesn't work. I mean, I understand that, but you just have to be aware of like what you tell people, how you interact with people, and how you come off. Yeah. Like, be your true self, but like,
I pretty much show everyone all my cards and everything. That's just kind of how I am now. I feel like maybe that's what messed me up in high school and everything, because it's just I used to pretty much show all my personality. Yeah. But it's like I feel like if I were to just go back in time, I'd be like, dude, just chillax here and everything. Save that all for college, man. Because now I'm just kind of pooped out and everything. Like, it's just like I feel like it just comes from maturing. And everything. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody or whatever and everything. So you're just kind of just focus on your work and everything and stuff like that. I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. But that's like, at the same time, I still want to have fun and like do things like that. But it's just there's always stuff that kind of get in the way. So you just say, oh, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting experience having friends
at a HBCU.
Yes.
And everything. So it's like you would never consider even going to like a PWI, not at all.
No. I didn't even apply to PWIs.
Yeah, I would never even
consider it. And it's funny because growing up, I was actually around white people my whole entire life. My speech and debate clubs that I used to do, it was just a bunch of homeschooled white children.
Yeah, no, I bet.
It was not the environment for me. I never liked it. But my brother did. So my brother goes to LSU.
White school?
White. Very white.
For me, I just couldn't do it, man. I don't know. Like, I'm a big, tall, black guy. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I would get caught up in so much bullshit. Right. And everything. Here, it's like you just kind of blend in a sense.
Exactly. But it's like you don't really, like, here, like, of course, you stand out to an extent with some people. But otherwise than that, though, you're black. Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's the white people who be standing out here, because I see a white person, I'm like,
oh my God,
girl, what you doing at my school? No.
For sports, obviously.
I know, that's why they're here, but it's funny because I see them and I'm like, wow, that's a white person. Oh my gosh. And I feel like that's how white people are when black people come to their schools. I'm like,
yeah, no, it's like it'd be like it was like in middle school. I remember one time it's like, cause they have like the breakfast in the morning for stuff, which is mostly geared to like black kids that are on the bus. Who don't have. But it's like sometimes like some white kids be wanting to go to like the lunchroom and everything, and like it'd be like during the break. I remember one friend said like, yeah, these white kids came here. They're like, no, there's too many black people, and they just walked away. Like, I swear, and it was just like, bro, like, I can't do PWIs, man. I feel like it's just too awkward, man. It's just like I feel like you can get caught up in some nonsense. Like some people be going to Appalachian State, and I'm like, why would you go out there? Like isn't that scary?
That sounds weird.
It's in the mountains and shit.
Exactly. And why would you, as a black person, we don't do the cold. Like, what are you doing?
And it's just like because they've been going to like they love their experience at like predominantly white schools. For me, I hated it. So it's like I was destined to end up at HBCU eventually because it never worked out at a damn PWI school.
It's funny because my mom was so excited that I was going to an HBCU because I used to be around white people like my whole entire life. So next thing I know, I was like, I don't even want to go to a PWI. I just want to go to an HBCU. And she was like, oh, that sounds so great. I'm like, I know. And next thing I know, here I am.
Bro, I want all my kids to go to HBCUs. Exactly. Like, but I don't want to force it on them. Right. I would just glorify, like, even though my experience is just kind of mundane type for like a while and everything. If it's going to be Central, if it's going to be Howard University, if it's going to be even NCA&T.
Morgan State.
Morgan State, and it's just like we have a whole lot of HBCUs in North Carolina too, as it is. So it's just, there's so many places to pick, and even if you don't want to go to one in North Carolina, there's all sorts of HBCUs everywhere.
Maryland,
but I'm taking HBCUs every damn time. I don't care where I go. What was the one in Florida? FAMU.
FAMU, yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good too. But it's just like I just don't know. I can't imagine just being out of college with hella white people and everything, like having like a white roommate and everything. I don't know. I couldn't do it, man. It's like, and it's not like racism or anything. It's just
It's just that it's not what you like.
People that relate to you and everything.
Exactly, and that's what you want to be around. Then once you get here, you're just like, wow, like.
Gotta explain the concept of cocoa butter.
Explain the concept of seasoning.
Let's not take it, cause it's like my brother's girlfriend's white, bro. And they season the hell out of their food. Like their fried chicken, that shit is good as hell, bro. That's coming from me, man. I'm an African. We got spices on spices on spices.
Y'all do.
But it's like, have you ever tried African food before?
I have. Like I said, I'm a picky eater. I don't even eat like Chinese food or Indian food. I'm so picky.
I guess allergies just don't exist in Africa, so it's just like we put. I guess not. So you got allergies? Like, what? Are you gonna pick out the food? I don't know.
Yes, I am so picky. Like when we go to a restaurant, chicken tenders and fries.
I was picky as a kid. Like I know they make like freaking potato greens and everything. I used to hate potato greens as a kid because it was like greasy greens and the rice. Now it's like those foods, like bro, I be missing them on the daily, bro. Like it was like that used to be an every other week type thing, and now it's just like I was like. I wish I would have learned how to make those food. I need to learn how to make my own like African food and everything. But they never teach you. They don't teach us the language. They don't teach us nothing.
That's what I feel like. HBCU should definitely like involve you more in like your culture or something.
Yeah, I wish they would get more like African chefs, but maybe to make some African food.
Something needs to change.
Maybe like for Black History Month, make some African food dishes. That would be amazing.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Maybe some Nigerian.
Yeah, because I'm tired of eating pasta at the calf. That's all I eat at the calf is pasta and chicken nuggets.
No, I be eating like the turkey burgers, and them shits ran out today.
I don't like burgers.
You don't like burgers? Yeah, picky eater. Yeah. And the pizza used to smack some years ago. Now it's just like
pizza good to me sometimes.
It's all right. Like, and that's like, okay. How do you get pizza to be all right though? That's like the one thing where you can't fuck up pizza, man.
Yes, you can.
I mean, they found a way to make it all right. You can't just make pizza all right.
Because I've had it a few times and it was bad. And I was like, bro, what is y'all doing?
It used to be so good to me at one point. That was like one of the best parts. Now it's just like whatever. Now it's like, okay, I guess it goes with my main course or something like that.
Exactly.
But it's just, yeah, man, they need to step the game up, man. I don't know.
They need to do something. They need to change their ways.
Yes, please change your ways in CCU. Let's review the topics again because I know we've spoken about a lot. Like, oh yeah, like the whole I know you consider doing the whole social work degree and everything. What do you don't really know you don't know like what you plan to do with it. Yeah.
All I know is that I really want to do therapy with it because I would not call myself a mental health activist because I'm not that deeply involved in it yet. But I really want to do therapy because I like helping people. Like that's my main goal in life. Because I used to want to be a nurse, but then COVID hit, and I was like, I already have health conditions anyway, so I'm good. So I decided like therapy, like I can stay at home for it, or I can do it like in an office type setting. But I wouldn't have to meet like with a lot of people. Like I wouldn't have to see like thousands of patients every day type thing. But with social work, like I just think that it's also a good degree for somebody to have, and to be able to help somebody with like their mental health or something is important to me. So that's why I chose that one.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's real cool and everything. But you wouldn't be like a massage therapist, though, right?
No.
I tried
to. A therapist, like talking to you, like getting to know like what's your issues.
Like a counselor. Basically,
Yes.
obviously a
I'm
counselor
a
and everything.
massage therapist. I don't know what you thought this was.
I tried to do like massage therapy on campus and everything. I had oils and everything.
That just no.
Yeah, that already sounds like
It
some
don't even
mess
sit
up.
right with me.
It don't sit right. Yeah, why did it didn't sit right? I was like, dang, I was really serious about that. I thought I was gonna make mad bread. Like I'm really good at that stuff too. But it's like they just, I don't know. They kept ripping up the flyers and everything. I'm like, dang, I just wasted money, man. Because I thought I was gonna make some bread, like maybe $15 a session or something like that.
$15.
At least just to start off, like, heck, that don't seem like a lot. Like, maybe you're stressed during, like, you know, exams and everything. And
You're right.
I would have put in the work, man. I wasn't gonna be on some creepy type stuff. I was just gonna be on some like, okay, good, like 15 minutes.
I would hope not.
I wouldn't massage dudes though. Like that's just I wouldn't.
That just
Yeah.
sounds weird. But that's the thing though, like but it would sound weird for like a guy to just be
Females only.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had a feeling. But it's like I should have kept it underground. Maybe if it was like underground, maybe then it wouldn't be as creepy. Like
I don't know.
Like you're trying to advertise
I don't know.
complete strangers coming into your dorm.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Now that I look back, I understand like that. I told my friend about that. They clown the shit out of me. Like, what? You gonna do what? I thought it was a good idea for a second. It's like,
I'm not trying to crush your dreams, but no.
no, that's okay. No, crush my. It's already crushed. There was a freshman.
Right.
There was a freshman idea. Now it's
You're
like,
right. Crushing your dreams. Yeah, no. That's weird.
No, for real though. So it's like I know we've been speaking about the whole HBCU experience as it is right now. What's your highlight of the HBCU experience so far?
My highlight of the HBCU experience would probably be, honestly, the people. Honestly, like the people and the teachers. Like the teachers here are pretty chill. I know that some people don't have the best teachers, but the teachers seem like they are actually trying to,
Set you for greatness and
Yes.
everything. Like I wasn't used to that, like
Right.
against everything. I was used to teachers pulling me out of class and say I was like a waste of time and everything. Then I come here and I'm like a whole honor roll student for semester after semester. I'm fucking up this semester, but it's just like
It's okay.
But it's like it's just crazy to me how things could just switch 360 once you can find a nice positive environment.
Exactly.
And that's why I always remember NCCU for that's what it did to me, how rediscover my potential and everything. So I just kind of I doubt myself less now because NCCU, it's like it really does. Like I remember in high school, I typed this whole essay. I did this whole slideshow. Like my teacher would try to take points off because they thought that I was cheating and everything. Like their sense of my sensibility was so low and everything that I kind of almost believed it to some point. Now it's you step out over here and it's you're even thought
it's I know you can do better.
Not I know you can do better. It's just it's obvious you can do better. They hear me speak and everything. It's they know that you're go places and everything and whatnot. And that's what one of my black teachers told me in high school. It's you know what, I heard you speak. I feel man, he's really gonna be going places. And I don't be seeing it. I'd be okay, I know how to speak pretty well, I suppose, and everything. I know big words and shit. But it's I never really saw it as oh yeah, I know big words and shit. I'm gonna go places. I just express myself articulately, and it's that was just pretty much it for me.
Well, that's important.
Yeah, it's important and everything. But then when you step out over here and everything, I know even my mentor, Sean Andrews from the Men's Achievement Center, he was you were one of the most intelligent people in this whole Men's Achievement Center and everything. Not just the kids that my ass or blow smoke up. It's they truly believe that. But it's not biased in the sense in high school it was kind of biased where it's it was predominantly white school. So when they see an inner city kid, single parent household and everything, from the ghetto or whatever, or they just be they have such a low bar for you everything, and it's just that's what I noticed about NCCU is they look for the best in you, and you do so much of the best, and it's just I'll always hold this place to my heart for that,
Oh yeah.
HBCU experience, I always appreciate it and everything. So I know we're probably hitting the whole hour mark. I know you gotta be somewhere around 9, right?
I do.
All right, cool. I'll just be sure to walk you back to Chidley, and I don't want you to be out here in the dark. Just walking by. No, because some people really don't like walking on campus in the dark. Cause they be thinking it's kind of creepy and everything. Cause I know.
I do it all the time.
You do it all the time. Well, martial arts or something. You know martial arts.
Heck no! I'm like I said. I'm from where I'm from, we don't really we leave our doors unlocked. We leave our garage doors open at night. Like, literally. So, me walking, and I know, like, it's enough lighting for me, and I'm very alert of my surroundings. So, I'm good.
Okay, well, it's good to be alert, but you never know, man. Like, there's be some crackheads trying to, like, I know, like, when they keep the door open and everything in the back door, they be trying to bust in the bangs and stuff just to watch girls shower and everything like that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that, but, no. And Chitley, like, you can't even get in here. Like, you can't even get in there without.
Yeah, that's super. Like, I was just at Chitley the other day and everything. Like, it really does be looking like an apartment complex or something, like, what kind of hotel.
Oh, yeah.
This place is ghetto as shit. I love Baines for what it is and everything, because I started from Baines and everything. This is my third time being here.
Not your third time.
Yeah, they kept me in here, like, just before they put me in George Street one time, like, last year and everything.
George Street is nice, too.
Yeah, I like George Street. George Street's pretty good and everything, but it's just like, man, dude, like, Baines and everything, man, I really started here. I'm about to end here and everything. So it's like, it's kind of sentimental and everything on one hand, but it's just like, you know, I like my HBCU. I love NCCU. I hope my children probably come here one day and enjoy the whole HBCU experience. I know you're hoping for the same too, right?
I definitely am. Yes.
Very cool and everything. I hope I can be able to get a ticket to homecoming. I want to leave like with a bang and everything, you know.
Right.
Before I go on where my life takes me, whatever, you know. And it's just, I want to appreciate you, Alexandra Slade, for even hopping on. Yeah, at first you were kind of nervous. You didn't know there was anything to talk about.
I was, but I'm glad that I got on here, and it's been fun speaking about all the topics that we shared.
Yeah, it's just a conversation. If you ever had a conversation with somebody, that's basically what podcasts are, basically.
I know. I just think that it's not really that it was nerve-wracking. It was just like, oh, wow.
Like, what do you know? Like, what? This is kind of a new thing. You've never been on a podcast before.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad to be the first podcast you ever been on.
Yes, thank you.
This is such a ghetto format, just talking into a phone. But it's just like, you know, it is what it is. I try to make it work, whatever I got.
Yes, you make it work how you can.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I butchered that quote, but it's okay.
It's all good. Thank you very much, Alexandra Slade. This is the 26th episode of the Mental Threads podcast. We are signing out. Sew it up, sew it up. Yes. I'm bringing out Sew it up too, by the way.